It's a little crazy up here. We're just working hard. Very, very windy. I'm not gonna make it to the top. And we are back with the strongest, most epically built running shoe I've ever put on my feet, everybody. Shout out to Salomon. And I mean, just soak it in. Look at the beauty, look at the lugs. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. The Snowspike, which crushes out there in the mountains, in the snow. Cheers, by the way, everybody. Drinking a little Waterloo. And complete side topic. Pineapple on the pizza or off the pizza? You let us know in the comments. It was a hot topic in the Discord yesterday. Do you like pineapple on your pizza or no pineapple on your... I'm a pineapple guy, 100%. I went to Hawaii as a kid, and that was definitely the first time I had pineapple on my pizza, and I just fell in love with it. Anyway, topic for another day. Here we go, diving into the Salomon Snowspike, the CSWP, okay? So yes, indeed, built so strong, so stout, it's unbelievable, all right? So I'll get you that durability prediction here in a minute. But it's been a long time coming as well. I've been testing this shoe for a long time. I'll just put it out there. And as I transition through the Rotterdam training block and eventually back out onto the trails, you better believe in not only the winter months, but the slushy, cold, Colorado, we get a lot of slushy, cold, March, April. We can get the most snow in this state in March and April, which creates a lot of mud and a lot of just wet feet. That's where this guy comes in, all right? So here we go, diving in, Salomon Snowspike. We're looking at a 10-millimeter drop. If you're a fan, raise your hand of the Salomon Speed Cross 5 lineup. Love that shoe. It's up in the archive right now. I don't have it, but it's exact same ride as the Salomon Speed Cross lineup. 10-millimeter drop, medium to high stack height, women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen. My weight score is not good because it is very, very heavy, and that's okay. It's built so strong, so stout, but there is the score for the weight. We're looking at the Clima Salomon waterproof welded upper with, okay, so it's got the traditional Salomon lacing system, which took me a little time to get used to, so keep that in mind. If you're interested in any Salomon trail running shoe, you might have to get used to the cinching system that they have on their upper. But I have seen people just simply replace this as well if you want a traditional lacing system. But once you get locked in there, you zip it up. All right, let me just see it. There we go. And then you got a snap here on the top of the collar. Let's just snap it in and boom. And you are locked and loaded, like ready to rock and roll out there on the trails. No issues with water getting in, slush getting in, mud getting in. You know what you get for this shoe? Confidence, all right? You're just not afraid to go have fun and jump around in the mountains and go on adventures. And yes, pound ground out there in the dirt and the trail and the snow and the ice. You just hashtag, that's what this shoe is all about, a hashtag confidence in the Clima Salomon Snowspike, okay? So my overall score, sorry, the lockdown, epic, there it is, and overall score is solid as well. Now, the Energy Cell Plus midsole. You're not buying this shoe, so I've got the durometer tester, you're not buying this shoe for a soft ride. This is aggressive, attack the mountain type of shoe, okay? So let's actually, I think we're looking at like a 61 or, yeah, 63, so that's high, okay? At least there at the back. Let's try this here as well, 65, yeah. So it's a stout midsole, very stout, very strong. And let's actually do the thumb as well, like, yeah, it's just, so, oh my goodness, just wait till you hear my durability prediction. But because it's gonna last you forever and ever, that midsole, there's my score for the overall. But don't buy this shoe if you're expecting a ton of energy return, all right? Or even, and definitely not, this is the opposite spectrum of the Evo Speed Goat lineup. Or even, frankly, it's interesting. Even a little bit, the Ultra Glide from Salomon. Okay, it's kind of it's the other end of the spectrum, ready to attack the trails out there. Now we got the Mud Contra Grip rubber with lugs and tungsten spikes. Oh man, see here in Colorado, it's bright out right now. It's beautiful. It's melting all the ice off. I wish sometimes that I lived somewhere where, just for the sake of testing shoes, where we had more ice to run on. That's where the tungsten spikes come in. So if you live somewhere with a lot of ice, not just snow, but ice that you're running on, you might want to look at this guy just to be biting into the ice so you're not slipping and falling out there. And I didn't run on a ton of ice testing this shoe, more so the hard pack snow, but those actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, those tungsten spikes, you do feel a little more bite into the snow when it's packed down really, really hard, all right? So just want to mention that on the outsole, true to size, no issues there. Comfort score, again, a little lower because of the midsole durometer. I don't know if they'd ever redesign it and go a little more, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, I don't even know if I'd want them to create a softer midsole because, again, you're going to be usually using this in mud and snow, and then I guess on ice, but hopefully you're not doing all your running on ice. Positive is that upper, it just accomplishes the task that it's created for. I want to, and even like running through creeks, I've done that before. In the middle of the winter, you run through a creek, no hesitancy with this shoe at all right? And drum roll for that durability prediction. 1,000 plus miles. And you know what? That's probably not even enough. I think you could buy this shoe and it's gonna, unless you're using it every day for years, but I think this shoe, you could buy it, running it 5-6 times through the winter, depending on the winter conditions where you live or the mud conditions where you live, and then put it in the closet and pull it out the next year. That's actually what I have done, okay? I've been running in this shoe a long, long time. That's why it's the strongest, most well-built running shoe I frankly have ever tested. More so than I dare say all the Innovate shoes. Now, I am going to be exploring La Sportiva more so in 2022, so stay tuned for that. But boom, I mean, I don't even know what to say. And in fact, if you have taken this shoe past 1,000 miles, oh, what I wouldn't give to see photos of the shoe, all right? I'm definitely not near 1,000 miles, but if you do have photos, that would be amazing. Now, price point, a little hefty, $215, but again, jumping back to the durability and the fact that you could use this, I'm thinking for years and years and years, not just for one winter or one spring. I think that price point could be justified. It's a little high, but keep that in mind that I've been testing this shoe for years, okay? Just putting it out there right now. Other shoes to buy, don't have any for you. Shoe quick specs for the Salomon Snowspike. Soak it in one more time. Energy Cell Plus midsole, all right, that Contra Grip rubber with lugs and tungsten spikes, $215 price point, and that full review score, 7.28 out of 10. Got some really high scores, but also a few lower scores because of that midsole ride. It's just like, I want you to be aware that it's not the most comfortable ride through that midsole. Oh, onward and upward, so great. Love that shoe, putting it on the shelf. Comment of the day, question of the day, here we go. Shout out to Jim Tross. This is being pulled from a vlog from a long, long time ago, Jim. Good video. What are your thoughts on the Salomon XA Alpine first shoe? What are your thoughts on them and anywhere? I live in Minnesota and would like to get a pair for next winter. And the reason I grabbed that as the comment of the day, it's not like an epic comment, but it just shows you, Jim, I hope you're watching, that the progression of running shoe reviews on the channel has been so exciting and interesting to watch over time, even to the point of being patient in getting this review out the door for all of you. I didn't want to rush it. It's just such a stout shoe. Anyway, Salomon Snowspike officially in the books for the archive. Here we go. Best question of the day. Best winter running stories that you have. All right, hopefully you're safe. All right, let's not try and scare everybody, but what are your best winter running stories that you've ever oh, there's been some epic ones. If you're turning that doorknob through the winter months, you know, like, there's moments where you're just out there and it's not, hopefully you're not unsafe, but you're just wondering, why am I out here? Oh, I know I've been in that position before. All right, we will toss it to an old Salomon winter running vlog. Maybe when I ran up Quandary Peak here in Colorado, a 14,000 foot mountain. I'll try and find it right there, right there, right there. All right, onward and upward, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.